everyone, welcome to Java tutorials. Topics for today's session is final keyword. Today we learn about the final keyword and that can be applied to variables. So we learn about the final variable, final method and final class. The final keyword. The final keyword in Java is used to restrict the user. Okay, the final keyword is used to denote the constants and this can be applied to variable, method and class, and it is a non-access modifier and it can be used for in different contexts. Okay, when we are using the final keyword, it means the value can't be modified, so it is named as the final. So it can be applied for variable, applied for method and applied for class. So we learn in detail about what is when we are applying to the variable, what is the changes we are observed, and when we can apply assign to method, when we assign to class, and what are the usages of final variable, final method and final class. And first, when we are applying to the final to the variable, method and change, it avoids to stop the value change. Normally the variables can be changed, but when we apply the final, the value, it stops the value change. So final variables cannot be changed and it stops method overriding. Overriding means we can redefine the method in its subclass. So when we apply for the method, it can avoid or prevents the method overriding and stop inheritance. In the Java, the classes can be reusable. The object-oriented programming, so reusability is the one of the major concept. So one class can be used many times as you can create the new classes. So, but when we are declare the class as the final, it stops the inheritance, means it prevents the inheritance. So, we learn in detail about this. First, we learn about the final variable. Final variables are nothing but the constants. When we are declare the variable, normal variable as with the keyword final, it is called the final variable. So these are the constants, means when we declare the variable as the final, we cannot change those variables once it is initialized, and these cannot be reassigned. Okay, and these can be initialized only once, either by the initializer or the assignment statement. So in normal variable, for example in the C++ or C language, we can declare the constant as the const keyword, but in the Java we can declare the constants with the help of final keyword. So what we observe here, when we declare the variable as the final, those variables cannot be changed during the program execution. So this is the example. A final variable cannot be reassigned, means once we initialize it with a value, those cannot be reassigned, means those cannot be changed. For example, here we created one class, that is the bike class, which has the variable speed, which is declared as an integer and declared as with the final keyword. So this becomes the final variable. So here speed is the final variable. When we are again we define here one method, that is the method which is assigned speed with 400. What is the meaning of that? This 90 is again reassigned with the 400. So in the main method, when we create the object and when we implement this, when we recall this method, it displays one error. When we execute this program, it displays the compile time error, because speed is the final variable, final integer. So this is the final, this is assigned with 90. So here we are trying to reassign the variable speed with the 400. So it displays error. So final variables cannot be reassigned. Once it is initialized, these cannot be reassigned. Next, a final variable is created inside a method or constructor or block. When we declare the final variables within the block or within the class or within the constructor or within the block, those are called the local final variables for that. When we declare within the method, those are the local final variables for that method. When we declared in the constructor, those are local for that constructor. When we declared within the block, those are local final variable for that. So, and it must be initialized once where it is created. Within the method only those can be initialized and used. Okay, those cannot be reassigned. For example, local final variables. Here we are the class. This is the main method. Here we declare the final int n. Within the main method we are declared variable. This is the not instance variable. This is the local variable. So within this main only we can use this. So here it is initialized and displayed, it displays. So local variable, that is within the main is here started and this is ended. Only within this method only you can use. These are called the final local variables. So we can also define the variables within the constructor or within the method or within the class. Within the block. If we declare the variable as the instance variable, so those can be used in all the methods belongs to that class. But when we declared for particular method, those can be only used in that method only. And those for local for that method only. And this is the, and final can also be used with for each statement. What is the for each statement? In the previous videos, we learned about the control statements. Those are the looping statements or iterative statements. We learn about the for loop. For loop can be used to repetitive of statements for the specified starting and ending value. And for each is used to traverse the array or display the elements within the array. So for each, in the for each statement can also use the final keyword, and that is the legal. For example, here we will observe in the example final. Here we declare the one array. Array is the integer which has the variables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I declare the loop variable as the final. So this is only initialized once and it cannot be changed. So in the for each loop, no need to increment or end the loop. Automatically array size, array index values up to array size, it can traverse. So final variables can also be used with for each statement. The array has the 5 elements. It traverses 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to traverse and displays those elements. Here we assigned 1, 2, 3, 4 as the array element. So it displays its value. So final can be used with for each statement. And this is the another method, that is the here we declare the variable as the final int which is assigned age is equal to 22. Here we are again trying to age is equal to 44. What is the meaning of that? We are trying to change the final variables. Final means it is final, no need to change. So here we are displaying the value, it displays the error because cannot assign a value to final variable age. So it displays error. No any value can be displayed, either 22 or 42 can be displayed. So it displays an error. And next is the final method. When we declare the method as the final, that method becomes the final method. The final method cannot be overridden. Okay, first we have to know about the, before going to final method, we have to know about the inheritance. Inheritance means the process of deriving the new class from the existing class. Means already existing, from the existing class we are creating the new class. So the properties or methods can be used again and again. And we can also again redesign or re-implement, means we can override those methods in its subclasses. So when we declare the method as the final, that cannot be overridden. Means even we create the subclass for that class, but final methods cannot be created which are in the parent class. So final methods prevents the overriding. Okay, we observe in the examples. Okay, here is the example. Here is one class, that is the bike, which has the method run method, which is declared as the final, and it declared the void. You also know void means it doesn't return any value. When we declare the method before the final keyword, that method becomes the final method. Now this method is the final method, means it is final. No need, no reuse this, means no implementation of this. It has the one print statement, it is printing the running. When we are creating the subclass for this Honda bike class, Honda is the subclass. Extends means extending the bike. So Honda is the subclass for bike. Okay, no problem. But here we are trying to override the method run. So what it displays? It displays the compile time error. And here we are again re-implementing that print statement as the running safely with some 100 kilometers per h. When we are creating the object and when we are invoking this method h.run, it invokes, h is the object of the subclass Honda. So it displays error because this is the run method is the final method. So we cannot override, means if it is Honda is the subclass for this, but run method cannot be override in its subclass. This is the use of the final method. So when we require that method cannot be overridden, you can declare that method as the final method. And here is the another example, that is the final demo, and here we are declaring the final method public final void display, and it is displaying this is the final method. When we are trying to create the subclass, that is the final demo is the base class and f main is the subclass, and here we are trying to override. Okay, it doesn't, when we are executing it displays the compile time error because this final void display, again we are displaying as the final, but it cannot be overridden because final f main is the subclass for the final demo and which has the already method name display. So what is the meaning of that? We are trying to override, so it displays an error. Okay, this program also displays the compile time error. You are trying to override the already defined method which is in the parent class. And next is the final class. Final class means class which cannot be extended, means in the Java one class can be used as many times as the user needs. So one class can be redefined, means the class can be used as the parent for many classes. So what is the meaning of main? How we can create the child classes? By extending by inheritance property. Inheritance can be used with the help of extends keyword. So we can, when we declare the class as the final class, that class cannot be extended, means that cannot be used as the parent class. So here if we declare, so what is the meaning of that? Final class cannot be inherited by another class. So once we declare the class as the final class, that is the final. So that class cannot be extended. That class cannot be used as the base class. That class cannot be used as the super class. That class cannot be used as the parent class is called the final class. So here is the example. The class F class is the one class which is declared with the keyword final. So this class becomes the final class. Here it has the method that is the display. Okay, and this is the, it is displaying one print statement. This is the one class which is declared as the final class. Here we are creating the subclass for this F class. When we are trying to create it, it writes, but we are again overriding the display method already in the F class. So it displays, it has written the one print statement, the final method is overridden. When we are creating the object and when we compile this program, it displays error. You are trying to subclassing, but it is the F class is the final class. So it displays the compile time error. So final classes cannot be overridden. So it displays the compile time error. This is the another example, which is the xy, which is declared as the final class. Okay, which has the no body, just this is created. For example, I am written here, I am trying to extend the xy with the ABC. ABC class is the new class which is extended by the xy. So I am trying to subclass the xy and trying to write one method. Okay, here in the main method, I created the object obj for the subclass, and when we invoke the method, it doesn't execute because it doesn't create its subclass. But how it creates the object? No, means the type ABC, means this ABC is the subclass, cannot subclass the final class xy because ABC class is cannot created because the final class xy is the final class. So it is no class, so no object is created and no invocation of the method. It displays the error. So final classes cannot be inherited or cannot be extended. When we are using the final keyword, we have to observe some points or we have to remember some points. Thus, if a constructor cannot be declared as the final. Final keyword can be applied for only variable, method and class, not for the constructor. What is the constructor? Constructor is the special method which is used to initialize the variables of the class. So, those constructor cannot be declared as the final. And a local final variable must be initializing during declaration. Okay, when we declare the local final variables means the final variables which are declared within the block, within the class, within the block, within the constructor or within the block are called the final variables. And those must be initialized during the declaration only. They cannot be reassigned. And those can be only used within that method or block or constructor only. The all variables declared in an interface are by default final. We have the another concept in the Java, that is the interface. Interface is the another concept, important concept, that is for implementing the multiple inheritance. By default, the variables all declared in the interfaces are by default the final variables. Okay, and we cannot change the value of final. Once declared the final variables, they cannot be changed during the program execution. Means final variables are used for declaring the constants. A final method cannot be overridden. Overriding means re-implementing the method in its subclasses. Okay, already defined, we have the parent class, we have the method, its own method, and when we are creating the subclasses, it can has the chance to override that method with same name and with same parameters and same variables. But when we declare the method as the final, that cannot be overridden. And a class cannot be inherited, means a class cannot be extended. When we declare the class as the final class, that cannot be inherited, means that class cannot be used as the super class or parent class or child or base class. Okay, and if method parameters are declared final, then the value of these parameters cannot be changed. Means when the method parameters are declared, what is the meaning of method parameters? Those can be, when we are calling that method, we can pass the values to that. Means we can change the variables. But when we declare them as a final, those cannot be changed. So those can be fixed. So when we are declaring those as the final, those can be assigned. So no variable change during the program method invocation. So and another is good practice is to name final variables in all caps. Capital letters can be used to differentiate the normal variables and final variables or final methods. And next we have in the Java, we have the final, finally and finalize. These three keywords are used in the Java, but these three terms are used in different situations. Final is the keyword which is used here. We used as the variable, final method and final class. And finally is the block which is declared with the switch statement. And finally is used with the exception handling. And finalize is used by the JVM, that is the Java Virtual Machine, during the garbage collection. So final, finally and finalize are the three different terms which is used in the Java. These points to be remembered when we are using the final. So final can be used with variables, used with methods and used with class. So in summary, we learnt final keyword. So final can be applied for final variable, final method, final class. It is named as the final, means those are the final. So once the variables are declared as the final, those cannot be changed. Once the method is declared as the final, those method cannot be overridden. Once the class is declared as the final, that cannot be subclassing. Okay, these are the points we have to learn in this video. Thank you, one and all.